It's Ricky, and this is Ricky Real Hot Tea. Oh. What's up? Okay. So I got a couple downloads before I get into the cards. As the title says, your ex and your counterpart either are now or have in the past been in a sexual relationship. I think they could have met in prison, so it would be a same-sex relationship. But I do believe that they met in prison. They were cellmates or something like that. And your ex is a narcissist, and your divine counterpart could possibly be suffering from narcissistic abuse, like basically PTSD. And there, that's how they may come off as narcissistic, but they're really not. Like they're a victim of narcissistic abuse. But I'm definitely getting Aries, Taurus, Libra, and Cancer for that. I'm also getting that someone met somebody on like an online dating app, like back in either April or May, and you either just found out or you're about to find out that that person is a part of your family. Like you guys are blood family. And you guys did have a sexual relationship. So sorry, whoever that's for. Someone's been avoiding you because you spoke a truth to them, and even though it was true, they didn't like the way you said it, and also they couldn't handle the fact that you knew that information about them. And I think you were just trying to help when you told them what you knew, but they took it the complete opposite. It actually scared them away from you. Someone else is they're sick. They can't sleep, they can't eat because they treated you really shitty. They ghosted you in a very, very harsh way, and you were nothing but kind to this person. You showed them unconditional love, but there was 3 people in their life that was lying to them about you because the 3 people saw you as a threat because you were actually helping this person heal. So they lied, filled this person's head full of all kinds of bullshit, and because the 3 people were either family or like childhood friends, this person decided that there's no way that they would be lying. They have to be telling the truth about you. So they decided to go along with the 3 people, whether they be family or I'm kind of getting a mother figure, a sibling, and either a lover or a best friend. But it was 3 people that this person really, really admired and really like respected, and they really went ham hardcore to like get this person to stop talking to you. And this person really fucking betrayed you. Like it wasn't enough to just like stop talking to you or like cut you out of their life. No, they had to like fucking put a fucking box of TNT on the fucking bridge of your relationship and blow that motherfucker to smithereens. And now they're alone in the room, crying, praying, like sick. Like they're devastated because now it's come out that the three people that they trusted were lying, and you actually were who you said you were. You were very, I mean, you really loved them and you really did nothing to them. And you were trying to help them and help them heal. And these three people really, really fucked everything up because, well, I mean, the person listening to them is what fucked it up, but they thought they could trust these people. And now the greatest connection they've had in this entire life, they gave it away, or they destroyed it. No, it's not the right time. Date night. I think someone's overthinking something. I think someone knows they need to go and like and apologize to someone, and they want to take them out on a date and they want to like wine and dine them, but because they know how it played out and they know that they were the shithead, they're overthinking it and they're talking themselves out of it, but which is only making it worse, I think. But I definitely think that if you're resonating with that, I think you should reach out and tell the truth about the self spell. Because that's, I think, another thing that this person's realized that there was someone was doing black magic. There was love spells being put on them, and I think on the person that they ghosted. Your intuition was definitely on point with whatever your situation is. There's definitely a fire sign involved. Aries, Leo, Sag. It has to do with a commitment that someone destroyed because they were unsure of their sexuality. They were not for sure of themselves. They were still figuring themselves out. And I think that the three people, they put it together that possibly these two people were in a same-sex relationship. And like I said, I think one of them was either a ex-spouse or a current spouse. And then one I think was the mother and one was a sibling. And they were very well could have been like a religious family. And they're, oh no, we have to get him away from him, blah, blah, blah. Like he cannot be a homo. But they did it in a very, very shitty way because this person was a good person. They just, they very well could have been in a sexual relationship, same-sex relationship with somebody, but they actually really loved this person and they actually had the best intentions for this person and they had done no harm to the person. So the deceptive, evil manner that these people did this was uncalled for. They should have just expressed how they felt and then get the fuck out of it. And they're kind of wishing they did now because they see the pain that their family member or their friend is going through because of the very passionate new beginning that these people fucked around and told a lie. Somebody's definitely got something, a wish from childhood or a childhood desire that you may have even like forgotten about. Something you've wanted your entire life is about to happen to you. It's definitely gonna like get you back on your feet after a betrayal. but it's going to make your finances great again. I mean, you're going to, every aspect of your life is going to be rebalanced after a period of being betrayed by everyone that you cared about. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you're. The universe is really showing out for you. Let me just say that. Because after all, like, these betrayals from, like, family, lovers, and friends, you now have 3 men coming in that all 3 want to marry you. So you could have a Taurus, an Aries, a Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, or an Aquarius that are all wanting to court you and all want your hand in marriage. Wow. It's like you're going from one extreme to the other end of the extreme, except this end is going to be really, it's like your time to win. One of these 3 is your twin. One I think is a higher level soulmate, and one is a karmic, and one is got really bad intentions. But you gotta figure out which one is which. The minute there's something you got to walk away from. And the minute you walk away from whatever that is, that's when the rebirth will take place. And that's when all your blessings are going to come in. But there's something you're holding on to. Either it's a lack mentality, self-limiting beliefs, a habit, a person, a place, a job. I mean, there's something that you're being asked to release. And I'm assuming that if that's resonating, then you already know what it is that you need to get rid of. But the minute you get rid of that, it's like instantly the heavens are going to open up and shower you like with blessings. Queen of Swords. One of these, you've got to let go of the fact that the fear of being heard. I think somebody as a child, you were never allowed to speak, or you never felt like anyone listened, or you never felt heard. And it's because your voice is your gift. Your voice is your purpose. And you came from a karmic family, and a part of their purpose was to make sure you never achieved yours. And it's time to step into that power and to own your truth, speak your truth, and stand on your truth. And when you do it, it's going to bring in some kind of monetary gain, like instantly. People are going to listen to you now. You've gone through a rebirth. You're not that scared little child anymore that no one will listen to. People, they see your aura. They see your integrity. They see your pain. And they know you know what you're talking about. And your story has a lot to offer a lot of people. Your testimony is very strong, and a lot of people need it. And the minute you step into that power, and the minute you stop being afraid, and the minute you let that inner child speak, you're going to be very emotionally fulfilled. And you're going to find that a lot of people are going to be attracted to you, physically attracted to you, intellectually attracted to you. You're about to experience life on a whole different level. Like, if you're used to like not being heard, not being seen, no one like giving you compliments or attention or opportunities, you really are about to like be getting like opportunities and like people wanting to take you on dates, and you're about to like get all this attention. Like people are gonna be coming at you like cockroaches. Like for what I mean, it'll be for different reasons, but some are gonna want romantic or like sexual proposals. Some are going to be job proposals. Some, I mean, you're going to be everything you've ever desired is going to be coming to you out of the blue. Like, and your seasons, well, like I said, as soon as you walk away from whatever it is you've been walk away from, you're definitely going to have a choice in lovers. And you're going to be happier than you've ever been. God is about to show you how much he really loves you. Like the amount of happiness that you're about to experience, I don't think you even knew was possible to be that happy. Like your mind is going to be blown. It's your karmic justice for everything that you've been through. You got a very stable offer, strong offer coming in from either a Leo or a since I almost said Taurus, but Leo or Virgo. It could be a job, it could be a contract of sorts, but it also could be a love offer. But whatever it is, it's strong, it's sturdy, it is legit, and whoever it is, you're going to enjoy working with them, or you're going to enjoy a relationship with them. The Knight of Pentacles is the most dependable knight in the deck. It takes the longest to get to you, but it's because he dots all of his I's and crosses all of his T's before he even like gets on the horse. So when the Knight of Pentacles is coming at you, it's the most stable, most legit, most dependable offer that out of all four knights. But you're stressed and worried about something. Well, going back to what I said in the beginning about finding out that you had a one-night stand with a family member, like hooking up. So online dating, man, I'm telling you, it's not. I don't recommend it. That or this choice between lovers, it's going to devastate you because you genuinely care about both people. And it's going to tear you apart having to make this decision. You're going to have to make it from your heart, though. Don't make it from your head. You make it from your head, and you're going to regret it. Or someone could have already made a choice between two lovers, and they made the choice with their head, not their heart, and now they're regretting it. Be really careful because this is your winning season. Your thoughts and your words are going to manifest almost instantaneously. And your enemies are facing hardcore judgment. And they're all jealous of the Ace of Pentacles that you're getting. It's like whoever this is, that like your number one, like public enemy number one or whatever, your number one enemy, whoever they are, they won't stop. And that's why they're facing such heavy judgment, because they have done some very, very evil shit to you, and they won't stop until because as long as you're winning, and this is probably a narcissist. So by you being alive, you're winning. Like this person's they're not gonna be happy until you're dead. But they're about to not be an issue very much longer because the judgment they're facing, it could possibly be actual physical death or just a very long time in prison. I don't think you're going to have to worry about this person ever again, like after this season and all the judgment gets placed. But someone's working really hard to like try and give one last ditched attempt to take this away from you, and I think they've already realized they can't take it away from you, so they're trying to figure out ways to like make you like resent it yourself or make you wish that yeah, basically to take away your ability to enjoy your winning season because they know they can't take it from you. But you've chosen a path. You've chosen to take your spiritual journey, walk that path, even if you have to walk it alone for a little while, which I don't think you're going to have to walk it alone very long because there's 3 men that really want to be with you. But just continue going forward. Do not look back. The world is in your hand as long as you go forward. You're going to get whatever you ask for. Money, finances, health, wealth, whatever it is that you've wanted, you're going to get it. It's basically you're just gonna walk the path, and everything will fall into place as you walk it out, as you are being obedient to God and doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing for your soul's purpose, your life's mission. Things are just going to fall into your lap, and there's a lot of people that are pissed off about it. So be really careful about who you trust. And somebody's about to become a star. You are literally about to go from like a pauper to a king or an emperor. You're going to go from like rags to riches. And everyone's going to know who you are, like basically overnight. You're getting a brand new life. You've earned it. Your intuition's told you it was coming. You've done the work. Someone is trying to take it from you, but whoever it is doesn't, I guess, have any comprehension of the spiritual realm and how you can't just take something that was divinely given or innately given to someone else. Like, it's a gift that God bestowed upon that person. You can't steal it from them. But someone's trying. They got messed up with some witches or some warlocks that have really sold them a bunch of fucking lies. And they've done some rituals and shit that have already backfired times 100. But they're obsessed with taking you down or taking your life or, replacing you. And so they won't stop. They've done this probably upwards 5 times. And I think that I think one of your exes and possibly your exes could have collaborated together, considering somebody's ex and somebody's counterpart, they've had a relationship, or they're in a relationship right now. But there's been like death magic done upwards of 5 times. And I think someone was trying to off your dad and it backfired and it took their dad. And hell, if I hadn't just said it, you might not have even ever known it happened, because this person that did it is never going to tell you they did it. I could be talking to a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. Definitely a feminine energy that suffered all kinds of lies, betrayal, backstab, slander, character assassination. Someone who's had to have a lot of strength, and thankfully they're stronger than even they know, because they were surrounded by snakes. They were surrounded by childish, immature, petty people who they actually loved and really went out to bat for all these people, but these people turned their backs on them because one person, a narcissist, told a bunch of lies. And people just jumped on the bandwagon and wanted to off this person's head, but through God and through this person's faith, everything that these people tried to do, either A, it just was dissipated like instantly, didn't go anywhere, or it never went to this person that they were trying to attack and it came right back onto them. Hey, what's up, bud? How's it going? Yeah, so I think you felt some of it. You definitely felt the isolation. You definitely felt the persecution. But there was a lot of shit that was done to you that God protected you and shielded you from it, so you didn't even have to even think about it, because you didn't even know what happened. But there are some things I think that are going to be revealed to you now, because you need For one, you need the information because you need to know who was involved so you can stay away from them. And you also need some information in order to get restitution or to get justice for some of the things that were taken from you. What you need to know will be revealed to you when you need to know it. Let's put it that way. Somebody broke your heart because they didn't want to commit. They didn't want to be tied down. They wanted to be a hoe, basically. Can't make it up. This person had a lot of unhealed childhood wounds, and even though they really loved you and they cared about you, you triggered them. You mirrored back to them what they couldn't handle seeing, like their negative traits. So instead of owning it up and doing the shadow work, they just try to project it back to you, and then they honestly have a love hate relationship with you because of the fact that it's easier for them to hate you for showing them their dark side versus owning and taking accountability for their dark side and doing the shadow work and doing the healing. So this person has a lot of addictions: sex addiction, drug addiction, gambling, and this person wasn't ready to face the mirror, and you were their mirror, and that's why they decided to jump on the bandwagon and go along with these people to betray you. Well, plus I think they were offered money, and then this is one of those people, they don't know how to be alone. Like whoever I'm talking to, you have no problem being alone. You actually probably prefer it most often than not. But this person that you were dating or had this intimate relationship with, they can't handle being alone. Like if they're alone in a room, like it makes them want to crawl out of their skin. They cannot handle being by themselves. They're very codependent. And so when they realized that even that maybe deep down inside they wanted to have the commitment to settle down with you, to build a life with you, they just knew they weren't ready, and they didn't know how to tell you they weren't ready. So they ghosted you, and they became part of this bullshit because they're greedy, and they were lied to about you. So, and since there was a whole group of this mob was going after you, the lies had to be true, right? This person has a lot of regret and remorse now, I'll tell you that much. And it's because they're getting the karma now. Everything they did to you, they're getting it back times 10. They played you for, either your family members, your ex-lovers, your fake friends. But whatever they did to you, it's being done to them right now, or they've just gone through it. So say they slept with a sibling of yours. The person that they ghosted and left and went to, like, when they left you, that person slept with one of their siblings. They could even actually be pregnant with one of their siblings' kids, and I think this person tried to pass it off as being theirs, and it's since come out that it's actually the brothers. Yeah. The exact same thing that they did to you has now been done to them, except what they did to you is nothing compared to what got done to them, because they had to go through more, because you didn't ask for what happened to you. They threw it on you, and then they threw you away like trash. Well, this person had, they had to feel that pain too, because I don't care who you are or where you come from. No one is better than anyone, and no one deserves to treat anyone like that. And the fact that you thought it was okay to treat another human being like that is exactly why you're getting the same. You're getting back what you threw, except 10 times harder. Someone really likes the color blue. Someone through after this tower and the chaos is cleared and everything, if this person learns their lesson and they do the shadow work and they step into their higher self, wish fulfillment's coming. And it might very well be the two of you getting back together, depending on what choice you make, because you have a choice between three. Someone has red shoes. Someone's name is Lisa. Carter. Someone's finally saying, fuck it, I can't. I'm laying all my burdens down. They're going to finally be true, 100% authentic, genuine, and they're going to come and, I think, tell you everything. Because, for one, they miss the fuck out of you, and for two, karma's kicking their ass. Someone drinks a lot, too. Someone needs to be careful drinking and driving, actually. If this person comes to you and does the healing and they admit their faults and they tell you the truth and they genuinely are being authentic and sincere, this is the person you're supposed to build the legacy wealth with. But don't forget the heartbreak they caused you. But there is a new beginning in love. But it doesn't have to be with that person. You have free will. Either this person is a Cancer or they're not going to be telling you that. They're going to be keeping secrets still. And it's all because they want to keep you stuck. All right, so if one of the three options for you is either a Pisces or a Cancer, don't fuck with them. They are just trying to deceive you, to keep you stuck, and to keep you from getting this new beginning. And that's the motherfucking truth. Someone's name is Bill. All three of these motherfuckers work together. But I think one of them is going to be sincere and honest, and they're going to tell you the truth. You've just got to figure out which one's telling the truth. Someone lives in Arkansas. Whoever ghosted you, or if a Taurus is an option, because that's a Taurus card. They might be the one that's telling the truth. They might have. Yeah, I think it's the Taurus that's going to have, or whoever the ghoster is going to have the real remorse. They're going to be the one that's genuinely remorseful. And they're going to defend themselves, and I think they're going to tell you because they know they have to. It's either tell you everything or they lose their best life. Yep. Either they tell you everything and they lay it all on the line, they risk it all to get the world with you, or you catch them up and you close out the cycle with them. And they know that's the only two options. And they know you can see right through them. They know you know everything. You know, they can't hide shit from you. They never could. I think it's another one of the reasons why they ran. And the fact they were juggling you and someone else. But this person is now in King of Cups energy. It means they absolutely love you. And they've matured. They're emotionally mature now. They are ready for the commitment. They're ready for the they're ready to settle down, and they're ready to grow up, and they're ready to tackle down and get on purpose. They're ready to do this thing. Could also be a Scorpio or a Libra. Don't pay too much attention to the signs. You know your story. You know who your King of Cups is. Be humble, Leo. Relax, Cancer. True to the divine, Pisces. Someone needs to meditate, and they really need to relax, and they really need to realize that God really does love them, and that this is your reward season. Life's going to be more beautiful than it's ever been. You just got to get in tune with the divine. Make sure you're in alignment and you're walking where he says walk. And if you're walking where you're supposed to be, if you're where you're supposed to be and doing what you're supposed to be doing, things are just, like I said, they're just going to fall into your lap. Your blessings are just going to come to you. You've already done the work. You're good. Let your fears dissolve. Another Cancer card. Be proud of yourself, Taurus. Somebody definitely has passed the test. They are elevating, and they are moving into the next stage of life. Step up and lead, Capricorn. And now, but with great responsibility coming, with great reward comes great responsibility, right? With great power comes great responsibility. So with you stepping up and stepping into a leadership role and stepping into your purpose, there's certain things that cannot come with you. And that's habits, people. And I don't think you're actually going to be able to officially walk through the gate until you let go. I feel like for one person, it's a drug habit. For one person, it's a person. And for another person, they're being asked to show faith and to let go of the job. And the minute you let the job go, your dream job's going to come out of the blue. Like either someone's going to call you, email you, or you're just going to happen to be at the right place at the right time. Assess the situation. Keep an open heart. And clear your mind. This really, honestly, this is not going to be that hard. If you breathe, you meditate, you pray, and you really just think about what you've always desired and what you truly want, these last little bit of cleanup or last little couple tying up loose ends or last couple decisions you've got to make, they're not going to be hard to make because you know what you need to do and you know what you want to do. You just got to do it. It's like you already know. Now instead of trying to figure out what to do, it's like just doing it. You already figured out what needs to be done. Just do it. The letter H could be someone's first, middle, or last initial. Hall, R, HR. Someone could definitely be getting a new job. Someone could be a life path 2. 2 hours. Something could be happening in 2 hours. Maybe your counterpart will call you in 2 hours. Maybe they'll show up at your house in 2 hours. You've got 3 guys coming in at some point here in the very near future. The cockroach thing was a different example, but I live there. Oh, cockroach. I mean, I used to live in Florida. Those motherfuckers fly. Somebody did do something because they got their feelings hurt and they were being petty and vindictive. And they could have slept with somebody, a friend, or your ex. Like I said, your ex and your counterpart have been in a sexual relationship at one point or another, if not currently. The gift of healing comes from within. So, I mean, you don't need anything except to go within in order to heal. And as long as you're looking at external sources to heal, you're just going to keep going around the mountain. Why? So something about 2 years could be significant. Somebody tried to date somebody else and turn them into you, the same bill bitch. And I think they might have done that more than once, and now they're finally realizing they're never going to find another you. You are 100% unique and authentic and genuine. There's only one you, and they know that now. I think it's one of the reasons why they want to come in and do the right thing, because they can't bear the thought of losing you for the rest of their life. Somebody could drive a BMW, black, blue, or white. The bitch tricked me. She only wanted me, so you couldn't have me. She's freaking nuts. She actually wants to be you, and she did plot and plan to have you killed. See, like I said, you'll know what you need to know when you need to know it. So this information, like right here, when your person comes in or whoever it is, I guess it would be your person, but when they come in, they're going to give you this information with solid, like 3D, like hardcore facts or like evidence, and then you're going to be able to eliminate this problem by putting this bitch in jail, whoever the bitch is, and possibly even getting restitution, depending on how your situation plays out. Somebody is definitely a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hell, that could be, take it how it resonates, if you're a man or woman, but it could be a Cancer that got with your counterpart just so you couldn't have them, and it could be a Cancer that plot and planned to have you killed. I mean, if you're a guy, take it as a guy. If you're a girl, take it as a girl. Or take it however it resonates. 72 hours can be significant. So the next 3 days, somebody could be 27 years old. Somebody could be born in 1972. Somebody could definitely be a sex worker, or somebody had an addiction to prostitutes. Somebody had just a sex addiction. They didn't care who they slept with. And somebody did sleep with one of your siblings. And witchcraft was definitely being done by Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody drives a Kia, white, gray. W, first middle, last initial. Somebody could be a life path 3. Somebody could be 32 years old, 37 years old. Somebody waged war on you because you spoke the truth about something that they didn't want nobody to know about. So they waged war on you to try and make people believe that whatever you were saying was a lie. I never told you how I felt because I was afraid you would reject me. The truth is, I love you more than I love myself. You definitely have at least 2 people that like genuinely are in love with you. Somebody's a life path 1. Somebody could be born in 71, or it could be 17 years old. Someone lives in the area code 372. And someone's family was involved on something that was done, some kind of betrayal that was done. Your time is coming. Be patient. You're doing an awesome job. I'm so proud of you. Love your twin. If the collective's counterpart was here now, what would they say? If the collective's counterpart was here now, what would they say? I don't know where to start. So they have a lot to tell you. A lot was done behind your back. I was hurt by you. Someone lives in Oregon. Someone's name is Roy. I wish I could be a different person. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Why do I feel so lost? Life without you is hopeless and dark and depressing. I miss your light. I wish I could understand you, and I can't come to you now. And I wish to be like you. This person possibly very well could have been jealous and envious of you. And that could be another reason why it was so easy. They were so easily swayed, because their envy of you actually made them want to take you down. Okay. Someone's name is Raven, or someone. One of my exes got hurt back last night. Oh wow. My kitchen light just flickered on. Oh wow. But somebody could like Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven, or someone's name could be Raven, or somebody likes the bird, like birds, Raven, or Raven birds. I should have told you I'm not capable of monogamy. So somebody knew going into this connection with you that they were a whore, and they wish they would have just told you that from jump instead of trying to tell you what you wanted to hear. You know, I think genuinely they wanted to be. They said what they wanted to be able to be capable of monogamy. Like when they said it, they meant it because they really felt the connection with you. But deep down, they knew that they were not capable of actually being faithful to anyone. It's not personal to you. It's just they weren't capable with anyone. Uganda. I'm trying to find myself to be a better man for you. So this person is off healing somewhere, doing something that they are making it their best attempt to heal and be a better person so they can come back to you. They could be in Tennessee, or you could, I guess. Your family's involved. That's double confirmation on the family being involved. South Africa, Las Vegas, Scorpio, hope. Someone's name could be hope, or this is just telling you don't give up hope. Things are going to work out in your favor. James, Jerome, you are my queen. April, Brandon, Chicago, Betty, Jenny, Reagan, Paris, Dennis, actor, Mo, Ursula, and you are my king. So there's definitely a divine counterpart here, like divine counterparts here, or if they're not divine, which I'm still gonna say divine, but these two people have mutual feelings. The connection is felt from both sides because one person says you're my king and one person says you're my queen. So they both see each other as being their divine counterpart. It's just healing. The healing process is very important, and if you skip it, you're going to wind up messing up the best thing that's ever happened to you. It's very important to heal before you enter into a relationship, especially if you've just gone through a gut-wrenching heartbreak. You go into a new connection when you're still brokenhearted over your last connection. You're going to take all that residual negative bullshit with you into the new connection, and you're dooming it from the start because you're going to put all that baggage onto the new person, and either A, they're going to crumble under the pressure, or you're not going to heal because you're just going to use them as a crutch, and then you're just going to create more baggage for yourself to carry on until you finally decide to sit your ass down and heal. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.